Hey everyone, my name is Dave. Welcome to the NTD Racing Speed Shop. We just got back from Vegas to Reno. And before I get started on my XR650 for something we're calling Gold, Gas, and Glory, or my little boy's Razor back there, where we're gonna be recaging it and getting that ready for the Mint 400. I just wanted to kind of capture some of the stories from Vegas to Reno because it was completely amazing what went on, and the fact that we're here right now. Well, you just listen in, you'll kind of hear some of the stories. You're like, oh my gosh, those guys probably could have got hurt a couple times out there. But anyway, we've been doing this a while now. We're about to start our 5th Baja 1000. I think Honcho's been through 12 races, Lefty through 3 races. We've done this before. And so what was really unique about this race was the departure out of here and getting ourselves all the way to Vegas, and everything was really kind of easy in that everything was kind of prepared. We knew what to expect. We left the truck on the trailer and just drove straight to tech inspection and passed tech inspection without any problems. I would say the coolest thing about tech inspection this year for us was the opportunity to meet some of the other teams in Colorado, talk to them about some of our plans, maybe to get together in the future out at the NTD Racing Ranch and set up some really cool race events or something like that. No prizes, let's just go out there and have a good time and do some racing. So we get through tech inspection, and the next day is race day, and then Honcho will be Caleb driving for his first time anytime in race conditions, and I will be his navigator, kind of as an instructor and also just a navigator. And then in Lefty will be one of our most experienced drivers, Bear, and his navigator will be Natalie, who was with us at the Mint 400. And so we blast off the line in Honcho probably about 5 minutes before Lefty, and Caleb's doing an amazing job. He's driving, I think, pretty fast, and he's doing a really nice job controlling the vehicle, but it is clear to me that he is nowhere near as fast as Bear behind us, because every time I hear them checking with a mile marker to our team, let them know how far, they're catching us like crazy. And all the way about mile 40, at that point, I'm kind of expecting them to pass us. We're communicating with them, hey, just let us know when you're behind us, we'll pull over so you guys don't have to check up your speed at all, and just blast on by. And then we get to mile 50, we still don't see them. We pull over really quick in Honcho to check out an issue with our air intake, and we never see them. And so it isn't until about mile 70 we call back and we find out Lefty's out. They've at somewhere around mile 45, the engine gives up the ghost. They start blowing oil all over the place. They get a knocking sound in the engine, and they're done. So now Honcho is all we have left. So now where we thought Lefty was going to be our primary truck to get to the finish line, because it's such an amazing truck, it's now Honcho, and we're going to kind of shift up some of our driving plans so that we get everybody who is there on our team, even the Lefty drivers, into Honcho. But we continue on to mile 20, hand the truck at that point over to Denny and Jim. Jim will be the driver, Denny the navigator, and they blast off into the desert. And at this point now, Natalie and I are at pit 5, which is, I don't know, race mile 200 or something like that. The rest of the team has gone to pit 6. They're going to get ready for our next crew swap and pit stop over there. We're just going to do a quick check over. And the worst thing that could happen, mostly in racing, especially while you're tracking, is your tracker goes to 0-0 on the miles per hour. And we have no idea why they stopped, but it goes to 0-0. We're waiting there 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour goes by, and we have no idea why they've stopped, and for some reason they can't communicate that back with us. We talked to race officials, they got no idea, and later they come back and tell us that our truck Honcho is on the recovery list. Again, the worst thing is we don't know what's wrong with them, but they've been told that they're going to go back out there and recover Honcho. So Natalie and I were spending some time. It's getting late in the day. We're out helping some other teams. One team with a brake problem, we're trying to help them fix theirs, and just some other things that were going on out there. And then we're sitting there in what I would call like my favorite moments in the desert. It's the sun is setting, the air is cooling off, the wind is dying down. It's just when the desert is amazing. And Natalie looks over, she's like, you know, Dave, if it was easy, then the story would never be amazing. And I was like, you know, that's the whole essence of the desert racing experience. And I kid you not, we looked down at our tracker, and right then, Honcho's doing 55 miles per hour. Honcho's doing 65. We're back in this race. They come blasting through our pit. We check them out real quick. We send them on to pit 6 for the next crew swap. And then we got crews in there, and we are moving. We're hustling all the way through the course. And then just kind of the funny things that happen in the race. We get to pit 8. Honcho goes through, splash of gas, new crew. They're off racing, and we get back to our trailer to put all the equipment away, and we got a blown freaking tire on the trailer. And this is when we realized that we also have the wrong size wheel for the spare for this trailer. So we're dead in the water. We got issues here, because now we got to leave somebody with the trailer and a truck with the trailer. We send our other chase crew off to chase Honcho down the line. And just as we're shifting gear around and trying to figure out if we could drive this trailer on 3 tires, another team leaves and they got a spare on the back of their truck. We go flag them down. Their owner comes over and talks to us and he's like, dudes, I've been there before and I want to help you guys. He ends up selling us the spare for like 120 bucks, which is amazing. And then he goes off and he's down a spare and he put us back on the road. And it just kind of just re-illustrates to me what I love so much about desert racing is just the community and just, you know, all around. We just didn't run into a single person who just didn't want to help another one of the teams, and it was a really good experience. So anyway, Honcho is blasting and we get down to the last leg. And at this point now, I'm going to jump back in as a navigator again, and Denny's going to hop into the left seat. And this will be, his first time driving in race conditions. He's been with the team since day one. He's been at every race. He's never driven the truck in race conditions, and he is flying. It is such a blast just watching somebody just you know, as a race car builder, to sit there and watch somebody else operate something you built is truly a special event. We're hauling ass. Finally, we get to about 16 miles to go to the end of the race, and there's this 8 UTV off the side of the road, and you can just tell he sheared the whole left rear side of it. It is like some gnarly stuff we're driving through. I just couldn't believe it. It's always at the end of the race they put the most gnarly stuff. And these guys are totally dead in the water, which is like, oh, that's just the worst thing that could happen, is to have some big mechanical happen within, you know, a couple miles to the end of the race. And then we get to race mile 14, and I think we're going through these gnarly rocks. I think this rock comes up and tags straight into the rim, rips our tire right off the rim, and now we're like, oh my gosh, we got to change a flat. This never happens on our Milestars, which are the Milestar Patagonia Mud Terrain 2s, amazing tires. We hop out to swap the tire. And that's when we realized our spare stopped racing about 30 miles. I don't know, somewhere before then, because it was no longer with the truck. So now we have no spare and a blown tire. We are in trouble. So after going through my catalog of 4-letter words, I decide to take the rear tire off. We put it in the front. We take the good tire off the front. We put it in the back. And while I'm doing the changing, Denny runs down the course to try to find a cell signal somewhere. I get the truck driving again on the spare and on our rim, just getting destroyed through the terrain. And as I crest this hill, I see Denny on top of this rock with 2 phones up in the air. It looks like the Lion King or something like that. And he somehow gets signaled back to our team to send us a tire. But the bad news is that they can't get to us, and we got to drive 11 miles on a blown tire. And so, you know, it's like in racing, like you can either give up and get back on the trailer, or you can keep going. And if you keep going, you might win. So we drive 11 miles. And at some point, we're almost there, but it's like a really gnarly section. We have some race officials passing us. And so Denny hops in with one of the race officials. They go all the way to our pit guys. They grab a tire, come back. We swap the tire right there. And then now we're back at it. We drive. We've got 3 more miles to go till the end of the race. We pass our crew. We're going up this hill. I hear another clank, and all of a sudden it feels like the truck has lost a tire again. I'm like, Jesus, not another tire. And but we're going to drive it all the way to the end. On this, whatever's going on back there, we get all the way to the end of the race onto the podium for the finish. And we look back and we're missing one of the links from our 4-link suspension. And now that thing is just basically bouncing back and forth between our bump stops, which I think are completely destroyed. But it kind of goes to show you, like I said, if you can finish and you just never give up, you just might win in desert racing. And sure enough, we take first place for the Sportsman Unlimited class. We pass a lot of trucks that just didn't make it out there. It was a grueling race. We went into Reno. We had an amazing dinner, amazing time hanging out with the team. We go and collect our trophies. And it was just like, it just feels so good to be a part of a resilient team that will push it to the end no matter what. And then we win. It was just like the best feeling that you could possibly have. So the next morning, we collect up all of our stuff and we're back on the road. And this is where I think the story just gets even crazier, because we have our truck Honcho on our schoolie, our modified schoolie named Mambo. Denny's driving it. He's hauling ass down the highway and they're listening to music or whatever. And then all of a sudden, the whole bus just boom and falls off to the left side and is now obviously skidding and completely out of control. It goes sliding off. Happens to be an on-ramp there, a wide space of pavement. They almost go off the road, and as they grind to a stop, their tire, still at full speed, passes the bus, crosses the nose of the bus, across a field, through a fence, and then into a lake about 300 yards away. And they get out, they look back, and sure enough, the lugs were not tight enough on the back of the bus. They came off. One of the tires is completely removed from the rim. The other one is in the lake. Jim takes off his shoes and wades into the water to go get that tire. And so we get one tire back on. We limp 17 miles into a town. We meet this guy named Wayne, who's probably one of my new favorite humans in the world. And he just got a couple simple tools. And I wish I had videoed him breaking the bead and putting this tire back on, because the guy just, I mean, you just really appreciated his skill. He just had this amazing attitude. He said he wouldn't put the tire on because he wouldn't accept the liability, because we had a little bit of damage on some of the lugs, and we're like, that's fine, we'll do that. He let us borrow the tools. He watched over us, just, you know, but he like, you guys are doing the work because I'm not doing this. And we get the tire back on, we're back on the road, and Wayne is just like one of those guys, and you meet guys, and I would say that me personally, I'm not the greatest as far as charities and those kinds of things, but when I meet a guy like Wayne who just works his ass off, they're like, we just take our money, here's what we owe you, here's a big tip, and thank that guy so much for just getting us back on the road. Again, just another great experience out there. And as we continue down, our last real stop on this thing was we stopped by the Bonneville Salt Flats, and we got a chance to drive Mambo with Honcho on the back on the salt at the Bonneville Salt Flats. And I'm pretty sure now that our modified schoolie is the fastest modified schoolie in the world, because we just timed it on the Salt Flats. Such a cool event to see that. It was pretty also cool to see some of the reaction of the people that were there to see our race truck out there. I wish Honcho was still running, because I would have pulled it off and we would see how fast that thing would go, which I think it'd probably tag about 110 out there. And then after that, we just completed the long drive the rest of the way home, all the way to Monument. So what you're going to see now is Caleb driving the truck, me in the navigator's seat. And what you're going to hear while we're driving is, you know, Caleb is, again, this is his first time driving, so I'll give him some instruction, some coaching along the way. And then you will also hear how we talk to each other during race conditions. And when I was a fighter pilot, we would always say, you want to be directive first on what you're going to say, like tell people exactly what to do, and then be descriptive. Why are you telling them to do what you did? So describe what you want. So you will hear us use terms like one left, two right, or something like that. When I say 1, 2, or 3, I'm basically telling him what speed I want him to enter the turn we see at. 1 being generally first gear, 2 being second gear, 3 being third gear. So you basically slow down to those speeds. And then right, left, danger, or whatever it is, the descriptor I want. And then you can kind of fill it in with some add-ins, like 1 right, this is going to be a 180-degree turn, so they kind of know what to expect during the whole turn. And that's how we communicate with each other in the truck. So I hope you enjoy it. Maybe you'll consider subscribing to see what we do with these other vehicles in the future. And here's Caleb ripping it at the Vegas to Reno race.
All right, Honcho's off the line. Killer. Just straight ahead for a little bit here. Drive what you see. Slow down, that would hurt you.
You got a copy?
Kind of getting a feel for like kind of what you can hit as we kind of go along, but okay. This stuff you can roll pretty fast. You can kind of go through here. If you see this rock, you want to avoid that rock with your tire. Those are the kind of things we're thinking about. Sharp rocks will cut tires down pretty quick. This will hurt. Yeah. So if you see that, you want to be hard on the brakes, and right before you hit it, you want to be off the brakes, because you don't want the nose to be compressed and plunged into it.
So brake, let off.
Yeah,
hit it.
Whatever you're going to hit, brake as hard as you can until you hit it, and then you're off the brakes no matter what it is right as you hit it.
Okay.
Even if we fuck up, it'll give the suspension a chance to do work, otherwise the suspension will already be compressed.
Right.
All right, left turn and fire. You see the left turn.
Okay.
Here we go. And what kind of works with these is if you can kind of run your tire up on that berm a little bit on the outside and to help you turn.
Cool.
Cool, you're straight for a while. You can go ahead and get it. Pop it down to the third. And now you're just kind of watching out ahead of you, like looking for that, because there's nothing on my map that says anything bad. It's just you're looking for G outs and that kind of thing, so. Straight ahead, nothing for a while. Just drive what you see. Yeah, this you can totally blast. You can go right through that. Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Straight ahead, drive what you see. Honcho passing mile 2.
Say again for lefty.
Honcho is passing mile number 2. Your speed is accurate.
Cool.
All right, slow down a little bit. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Cool. I seen the washout. I wasn't sure what it was. There's nothing on my map.
Cool.
Cool. You're at it. Got it.
Wiggle my fingers, wiggle my toes.
That's right. All right, you got about a 30-degree right turn coming up, and let me see here. About you see it. Drive what you see. It's gonna be a 30-degree right, so a 1 right or 2 right. Let's call it that. 1 right. So get yourself in the second gear.
Yep, I put it in second.
Up, rock, 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 rock. Yeah, stay out of the off the side. Gonna sweep to your left. It's a 3 left. Avoid that rock.
Oh.
Doing good, man. You're rocking it. That kind of sweep left, but it's a 3 left. Come up here.
Okay.
Slow it down a little bit. Slow, slow, slow. There you go. Gonna sweep back around 2 left. Slow down, slow, 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 slow. Let's make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
You guys okay?
It's okay?
Okay, cool. Hey, can you guys report to the race officials there's a rollover mile between mile 3 and 4?
God damn.
Silver Bullet, report to the race officials there's a rollover between 3 and 4. Both drivers are okay.
Copy, rollover mile 3 and 4, both individuals out of the vehicle and okay.
Paper. All right, you're going to come up on a 2 left up here. Nice, just trying to drive what you see. Killing it, brother.
So much
Fucking
fun.
doing awesome.
This is so much fun.
It's gonna straighten out. Drive what you see, no dangers on my scope.
Go.
All right, it's going to be a 2 right and then a 1 left. This 1 left is going to be 180 degrees.
Cool.
This starts your 180 degrees right here. Probably good in second gear.
Oh.
All right, you're gonna cross some roads here, looks like, I don't know, something. Continue left, there you go, straight. All right, it's a 3 right, you can get it, get it, get it. Dude, you're straight for a while, man. Drive what you see, let's get it.
Awesome.
Truck will take that, you can take that at speed.
Cool.
Straight, straight, straight. Go, go, go. Keep us off the sides. Three right coming up. Keep the speed. You can keep it up. Slow down, slow down, slow down. There you go. Cool. You're straight for a while. Going straight, keep going straight. We're gonna cross this road up here, be prepared to slow down.
Okay.
Let's see what it says here. All right, it's gonna be a 2 left, 2 left, 2 left, slow down. Use the berm on the right side to kind of help you there a little bit. Nice, nice, there you go. Mile 7, nice, crushing it. All right, G out, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. All right, you're good. You see it? Drive what you see. Sometimes if you're in this stuff, if you pull into third, it's easier to kind of control the power a little bit. Two left, two left, two left, slow down. Sorry about that.
Because the RPMs go too quick. And
Yeah, sometimes like if I'll try driving third if I can. Just because, especially as you're going over bumpy stuff, it'll send less horsepower, it seems like. Dude, you're straight. You see the dust up there?
Yeah.
If something pulls you off the side, like as opposed to like losing it, sometimes you just drive straight off the side or something like that. Don't fight it to where we go sideways, but try to keep us in the center as best you can.
Sure. Yeah, you sometimes. I mean, I don't know if it's the RPM.
Yeah, dude, just because you got the limited slip in the back and it gets it swirly and all that, and then just the kind of the big boulders, they'll send you all over the place. So it's gonna have fast hands. You're doing awesome though, man. Mile 8. Nice. Keep going. Straight, straight, straight. All right, slow down, slow down. I think there's a danger coming up. It says DA 812. Slow down, 2 left.
Lefty, go. Lefty, go. Come back.
Two right.
Lefty, go. Come back. We're just checking comms. You're good.
Drive what you see. I don't see in that scope. 2 right. All right, pretty much just straighten out here. You're gonna make this left and you're gonna be straight. I think it's gonna be a road. Cool, straight, you can get it. Anytime you get a chance, take one quick second peek at the transmission gauge and see what you see.
Yeah, 205. Fans should be on, all right? I mean, obviously.
Yeah. No, like, the transmission one is that little round one down on your left. It's not on the scope.
It's still pegged all the way to the
Okay,
right.
there's something wrong with the gauge, and I think I'm gonna assume the transmission is, because I can feel it. It isn't that hot.
And it was pegged yesterday while we were.
Yeah.
I mean,
Poncho is passing mile 10. You got a one right. Slow down. Nice, dude. Nice. You see it. Drive what you see. Killer, dude. Fucking great job. Yeah, I've been watching the engine. It's doing great. And right in there. Well, there's a little sweep in here. It's going to be about a 2 left. You just keep it. Drive what you see. Don't get too excited that we're catching somebody. We pass them, we don't, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm actually not looking forward to passing them. But we're going to have to.
I got to figure out how I send a passing on this
It's
thing.
just that pass button. And then when they respond, it'll
It's gonna
say
be
okay.
down into 1, so almost a first gear, and just kind of drive what you see there. I should have read up on this thing. Is it the side-by-side car? Is that
Yeah,
fast? Okay.
yeah, and then when they acknowledge it, it'll come back to us and say okay as well.
All right, it's just gonna go over this hill. It's gonna make a left. So you ready to go left? You ready to go? Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Good job.
Man.
Nice. That to me is like the hardest part of this. Is like when you crest the hill.
Right.
It's
The
scary
nose is
shit.
so high.
Yeah. All right, killer. It's gonna be kind of S-ing back and forth. It's probably looks like 2s left and right. Just drive the train. You see. See where that guy's going over there. That's where we're going.
Yep.
All right, this will be a 2 left. Maybe 1. All right, you see him up there. You're pretty much straight. Two right. Pretty much straight through here. You see the signs. Keep going straight. He's gonna sweep right, 3 right, 2 right, 2 right. Gonna sweep it, slow down. Nice. This is straight. We're straight for a long time here. Get it. This is where you're gonna get that rear wheel hop. you know, and you just got to kind of let, almost like a little bit less power sometimes will let you accelerate, whereas pinning it will just send the back end off the ground.
Limit the spin.
Yeah. All right, you got a G out 500 feet. See the orange sign there for the G out?
What speed shot you're looking at here?
There you go. There, you hit it now. You're good.
So G out's just a bump.
This thing says stay left up here. There's a stay left. Follow him.
Yep.
Slow down. Drive what you see. I'm gonna give this guy a pass.
Cool.
Hopefully he'll pull over to the right. All right, get it. Now don't think about him behind you. You don't got to get a spacing or anything. Just drive your race.
Right.
All right, you got a whoops in about 200 feet. There should be an orange slip sign. Oh, you're good. You can get more power, more speed. You can go through them. Yeah, this. You can go through these. Two left. Sorry about that. We're a little late behind there. Oh, stay off it. Stay off. Down. There you go. Nice, dude. Good job handling that. Way to go, man. Fuck yeah. You're off on the right side. You're off on the right. Just keep it straight. Keep it straight. Good job. That was scary as fuck, man. Good job.
It's a lot wider than I was assuming, so I didn't realize that my tire was off.
Oh yeah, you're well off. If you're in the center in general, your right side is way the fuck off. Find yourself in the center. Up, G out, slow down. I'll tell you what, my morale is suddenly low. All right, you got another G out coming up here in a little bit. Just drive what you see. You got the orange sign that's telling you it's coming up.
Okay.
You'll slow, yeah, you got me slow for that. There we go. Oh, that'll mess you up. All right, you got another G out coming up in about 150.
Inside.
Yeah, that's 300. I gotta figure out what these rings mean. Killer. Watch this rock on the right. There you go. Have 2 right coming up. You see it. All right, engine's looking good. Engine's looking good. You're straight for a while. Drive what you see.
Cool. This is so fucking cool. God damn.
You're gonna cross the road up here in a little bit, but there's no signs. Just take it. Nice, nice. There you go, drive what you see, man. It's straight. Get what you get. You got a G out in 300 feet. Slow down. You're past it. It's really a weird silt kind of.
Yeah, it's squirrely as
Hey,
fuck in that.
Doing it awesome though. Going straight. Watch this rock right side. There you go.
Sight.
All right, you got danger in 300 feet. Pass it. Send it. It's squirrely as fuck.
Yeah, the whole truck's fucking side to side.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Just go straight. Go. radio check.
It's good. We hear you. Is this Lefty? Or Honcho? Sorry.
Copy that. This is Honcho. If you can pass on, we've lost intercom. But I still think we have radio. Hey, Caleb, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me over the radio.
10 miles to the one. Honcho, go.
You copy that Honcho's lost radio, intercom?
Yeah, I heard you. Where do you need? Are you going to stop at pit 1? Or what do you need?
Nothing, we're going to blast straight through.
Lefty, over, we didn't hear you.
Honcho, did you say you played through?
Yeah, Honcho, we're going to continue. Copy?
Copy, continuing.
How do you hear this transmitter? How do you guys hear this?
I hear you.
That's interesting. You can hear me when I talk to you on the radio, and I can hear him when he talks on the radio. We just can't hear each other.
Okay.
Were you guys able to hear Caleb's radio?
Caleb, loud and clear.
All right, this is Night Train. Can you hear Night Train?
Night train, loud and clear. Silver bullet. Go.
me now? Yeah, how do you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you.
Dude, that's so weird, dude. My hand must have flown up and I must have hit the volume or something.
Oh, fuck.
That's crazy, man. Well, I'm glad we're back together. You're doing awesome, dude.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most fun things I've ever done.
Yeah, when we were going, I was like, this was danger, so.
Oh, I thought you would stop.
No, this is danger.
All right.
Combo bullet, radio check.
Something big in the road on the right side. Looks like a tire, so watch for that.
Sight.
Mambo bullet, radio check.
Bullet, this is Honcho. We have you loud and clear, and we're past mile 27.
Copy, Honcho past mile 27.
Yeah, we got our intercom back.
Copy, you have your intercom back.
Already a quarter way through it. God damn it.
Yeah, man, just hit a bigger bump. It'll come back.
What's the mile marker for the next pit stop for us?
Check. 102, I think. Oh, pit stop. Not
Yeah, it should be about 70.
Stand by, looking up.
Copy.
Honcho bullet, pit stop 2 is at race mile 48.
Copy 48. We'll plan on driving through right now, but here comes pit 1.
Copy, we'll keep in touch.
Goat, are you at pit 1?